It was great to have, obviously Darwin was fast cars, and we're back to where we were last year there, so it was nice to go back and be able to repeat that, and especially to have both cars so quick. And with Frosty getting a couple of results on Sunday was awesome for the team. It was a real shame for us that we weren't able to capitalise on the pace we had, but for sure it gives us confidence going into that next event. In a way, feeling like we've turned a corner and we're in a stronger position than we were prior to Darwin. I mean, the races this year are longer, so we have more opportunity in the races to move forward. But certainly, the easiest time to overtake cars is in qualifying. So we need to find some pace there and hopefully qualify well. And then, those long races, we can really capitalise on the speed we've got. There's a lot of elements that it takes to get quick around that place. But for us in the past, I guess, last year particularly was straight line braking was a bit of our weakness in qualifying, so we want to try and improve on that. And there's a couple big stops around the lap, especially going into turn 2, and then even the last corner. It's a tricky spot where you're coming out of a long right-hander and then braking just as you straighten the car up. So it's very easy at the end of a fairly long lap to make a little mistake there and lose everything you've worked for. So there's plenty of curb compliance. You've got to be able to take lots of curbs for the chicanes, but for me the big one is having a great braking car.
I like it. I think it's quite unique. There's street circuit element, there's race track element with the permanent second sector there that's permanent track. So lucky in 15 I won back-to-back, which is one of the best weekends of your life, where literally to win 2 days you go home pretty happy, obviously. So it's been great, but at the same time it's been hard. You've had rounds there where you've hit the curbs and components have failed, and whatever it is ended up in the fence. It can be so rewarding but so brutal. But the thing about it, Sunday night you come home with a story, good or bad. It always writes some sort of drama there, because it's always something that happens. So would love to win again, and like I said, it's a big event, that one of the marquee ones that you want to win. I like it. I think the formats, they're quite exciting. 250k, fuel drop, pit early, pit late, all that sort of strategy component into it. But also this time of the year, we haven't been in the car for that long amount of race at a street circuit. A bit of heat, a bit of brutality of the curbs, the walls and all that sort of side. So I think it's going to sort of surprise a few at how we're fit, but we're not necessarily race fit for that distance. So I'm looking forward to it. I train hard and for these events, but yeah, it's quite rare that we do hit a track like this point of the year and not have had a lot of long races under our belt. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge on car, driver, everything. But as a driver, I like the long format, so I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully Sunday night you're in good shape and you survived, and that normally means a good result.